Okay, that should be good. That should be chill.
Cool. Clappers to the front.
Need to open my Google
proper
Docs.
studio audience today.
We have a proper studio audience today, for real.
We really do.
People watching
Hi,
the
thank you
casting
for coming
couch.
to the pod. Thank you for coming to the pod.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to the
exactly.
pod.
You're our guest, man.
You're in my house.
Oh, that's very true. Welcome to my house. Sorry. That song sucks.
It actually is
But
such
it
a
had a
shit
moment.
song.
It had a moment.
It was a time and place.
It really
Yeah.
just feels like a really bad edit, this song. Sounds like a bad edit.
I agree. I have to swallow my gum real quick. Hold on.
No, you're going to get a heart attack.
If I ever did that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Demi Lovato as well.
Shout out to them.
Hope they're doing well. Okay. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Episode 4. Would you believe it? We are trying our best. We are here. I say this and I'm going to leave for 2 weeks. So we're not trying our best. But these episodes are released so late that I don't even have to mention like timelines and shit, you know, because
We're not making money off this either.
We're not making money off this either. Unless you guys want to support us, I can flash our PayPals on the screen, you know what I'm saying? Hit us directly. Okay, none of this Patreon.
Straight into the bank account.
Exactly, straight
No
in.
middleman.
Straight in. We are joined today by the lovely, beautiful Aurora.
Also known as ARASUNRISE.
Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clappers to
clap,
the
clap,
front.
clap, clap. Okay. Hell yeah.
Clappers to the front for ARASUNRISE.
Yes, dude. That's what
Yeah.
we were doing at your latest concert.
That's for sure.
Mhm.
I saw that.
You were clapping.
You were clapping.
Yeah.
Both hands and cheeks.
Hell yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
I tried my best.
Thank you for coming to the show.
You're very welcome, man. Anytime.
And thank you for having me today. Thank you for having me on your pod. I'm so excited.
You've been wanting to come on, and we've wanted to have you on for the longest time.
I have been
because
pestering you for a bit.
I just feel like you're the most natural person for this
Yapper.
out of all of our friends. Yeah, exactly. You have the most shit to say all the time.
All
but
the time,
in the best
actually.
way.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes I say really bad things too.
That's okay.
That's okay.
But I think that's good, right?
I also say horrendous things.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to ask you about like your childhood and stuff like that, but I feel like random childhood stories are going to come up anyways. So the first question is, what fit would you wear in your open casket? So you're dead, right? You're not even around for that.
So I'm
You're
dead.
Yeah.
But do I get to like
You get to pre-plan.
like how did I die?
Oh,
Because
I don't know if that's...
would I have an outfit based off of like how I died?
You could. Ooh, I guess you can't choose that because you'd be dead. So
Yeah, you don't know.
Uh-huh.
This is like an outfit you pre-planned before your death. This is
Yeah.
in
Okay.
your will. I want this on me
Yeah.
under any circumstance.
So I would have to think like, what are the options that I die? Like, how did I die? What are the options?
what do you
What's
think
on the table?
are the three most likely? And then according to that, you can base a fit off of those three options. So you have to imagine this is like actually going to happen.
Yeah.
And if someone opened your will and was like, this is what she wants to wear in her open casket, there are three options depending on what is most likely your death. 3 outfits.
Okay.
For those each option. You can choose the options.
Okay, but we'll start off like really lame.
Yeah.
Which is like the best way. I die of natural causes.
Okay, but
Okay.
Got sick, I got old.
That's great.
All
That's not
good,
lame.
right?
that's the
Yeah.
goal.
Uh-huh.
We're chilling.
The
we
dream.
had our time on Earth. It's time to go.
It's time to go.
So then I don't know. Oh my god. Natural causes. This is tough because I'm also like, what kind of life did I live too? I feel like if I do become a celebrity at some point, I would want my open casket to be really fab. Actually, I want it to be fab
Yeah,
regardless,
obviously. Yeah.
even if I turn out to be a nobody. But I want it to be really fab.
What color is the casket actually?
Pink.
Obviously.
That makes sense.
Pink casket.
But would you get a casket because you can get designs on them? Have you seen the Hello Kitty caskets?
Oh yeah, I have.
Would you get a design like that? They are gorgeous.
Of course I would.
You know, because
That would be so fab. Imagine just like being carried out in Hello Kitty.
you get to choose the men in your life
Goodbye,
to carry
Kitty.
it too.
Like-
That's what I.
Goodbye, Kitty.
That wasn't good. That wasn't good.
That's so bad. Yeah, no, bringing my girl into the grave, that's so nice.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
Hello Kitty casket.
Do you? Okay, actually, another question. Like funeral, yeah. Do you want people to be like happy, or do you want people to be like miserable?
I want them to be so fucking sad they can't recover for a few days.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys.
At the same time,
Yeah.
I want the food to be fucking delicious.
The food needs to be so good that you guys forgot I died.
Yeah, but
Right.
the funeral needs to be so sad you cannot forget.
It needs to
I-
be so sad it changes the trajectory of everybody's
Yes,
life.
Yes.
I would hope that like.
Yeah, you can move
Touch
on
wood.
like 10 years after I
No,
die.
you guys like are just gonna be like hollow shells of yourselves for the rest of your lives. Like maybe you'll all become bummed because you can't go to work because every time you look at anything that reminds you of me, you just start crying.
See, knowing this though, if
Yeah.
you die, I feel like just
You're
for
gonna
the
prove
sake
me
of it,
wrong?
I want to be like the big fuck you. I can live.
So crazy, dog.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, no, people need to be miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each day I wake up happy because I have to prove you wrong.
That's nuts.
What keeps you so happy every day, Tate?
The death of a black
Henry's
person.
dead. It's the only thing I celebrate. The death anniversary, that's a party.
Oh shit, that'd be pretty gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want people to have a good time at my funeral. I feel like I want everyone to spread love and be really happy, and I want everything to be like really pastel and cute and crazy and eccentric.
You're born in 1998, so that shit's coming soon, bro.
Yo.
Like it's
No, it's kind of crazy. I keep thinking about this. Like in 2016, I was a legal adult, you know? Yeah, let that sink in.
2016?
I was a legal adult in 2016.
I was 13.
I was fucking up Logan
Wait,
Paul
no.
vids, bro.
I was 13 turning 14.
How old were you?
2016 is the year.
Our
Oh,
friend Daria was 11.
11!
Ooh.
11!
I think 2016 is the year I got diagnosed with depression. So
Oh,
good
Hell
years.
Yeah.
good year.
You became an adult,
And you
depressed.
grew up in a different way.
I
Welcome to the real world. Depression. Yeah, I keep thinking about this because like Gangnam Style came out in 2012, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like
Were
in
you
school.
a teenager?
I was 14,
Ooh,
yeah.
Man, come on.
When
man.
Gangnam Style came out,
This is kind of fucked up.
I was like
I was 10.
I was about to start high school. Like
Was I 10?
What year?
Oh
2012?
my god, I was 9.
You were 9.
you were 9.
Yeah.
You were 9. You didn't even have your double digits yet.
No.
And I was about to choose my career.
Damn. Great choice, by the way.
I had my first child when Gangnam Style came out.
Oh my god. Oh wait, Tate. What were we talking about? Being old as fuck?
Yeah, I'm old as fuck.
Uh-huh.
I remember the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I want dinosaurs at my funeral.
You on?
I really want it to be like a throwback. No,
Like, in
hear
what
me out.
way? So, like,
hear me out. Like,
the skeletons?
yeah, like imagine going to a funeral and it's just a bunch of like fossils around.
Oh my god,
That'd be pretty
they
sick.
serve dino nuggets.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
It's on theme.
Yeah.
Like, imagine I raided the British Museum, whatever. I
Sick.
got all these like T-Rex skeletons at my funeral, and then the only food available is dino
Dino
nuggets
nuggets.
with some ketchup.
That'd be good.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
That'd be so good. And everyone's having a really good time.
Everyone's having a really good time. As
Everyone's
they should.
enjoying themselves.
As they should. Because we're celebrating your
Is your
life.
outfit though dino themed?
No, I think if I'm gonna be carried out in a Hello Kitty casket,
Ooh, so we're
it's
doing
gonna
Hello
be
Kitty
like-
and dino.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that a bit of a clash?
I think that's perfect.
Okay.
She's almost as old as I am. How old
Wasn't
is
she?
Hello Kitty?
I think she was made in the 60s. Wasn't
I mean,
she?
I know she's like forever 9 years old. But
Antonio, producer, looked that up. What was Hello Kitty invented?
Yeah. First introduced, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's the 60s because it kind of came right after World War II, and
I
when
wanna say
then
the
Japan
80s.
was trying to
Did
like
Hello Kitty
reinvent.
see Vietnam?
and she didn't do anything.
What the fuck?
She let that shit slide.
1934.
74.
That's prime
She
Vietnam.
didn't
That's
see Vietnam.
crazy.
Damn, she's younger than my mom.
She's older than Zimbabwe as a nation.
Word.
That's so crazy.
I love measuring time in.
Random metrics like country
Zimbabwe's.
age. Yeah, man. Zimbabwe's the best metric, actually.
When was
think so.
Zimbabwe officially a country?
18 April 1980, baby.
1980.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, because now we've used Zimbabwe as a metric for two things: how old Hello Kitty is and how rich my friend is.
Ooh, wait, when?
Didn't we talk about the net worth of like one of my friends? That's like so much more.
Yeah, her dad's net worth.
Yeah.
And it's more than the entirety of Zim.
Ooh, yeah, it's bigger than our GDP.
I met a girl and I went to her house, and she is the daughter of like a billionaire here in Germany, and it was the most insane experience ever. But I think, yeah, her net worth, her family's net worth,
Yeah, is higher than Zimbabwe's annual GDP. Yep,
an entire country
entire country.
just for one
Full
family.
of beautiful, beautiful people,
Yeah,
all trying their best.
all trying their best. And then there's just a family here in Germany making so much more.
So much more, man. That's kind of fucked up,
It's so crazy.
man.
It's so crazy.
Okay, I feel like though we are straying from the question a little too much.
The fit in the casket.
Yeah.
No, I would wear my best dressed Oscars outfit from my life.
Okay.
You know, I'm
okay.
using this as a moment to like manifest
Yeah,
my
yeah, exactly.
red carpet looks.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wear my best red carpet look in my casket
Okay.
with dinosaurs and Hello Kitty, like I am 9 years old.
Yes.
What are you wearing?
I've been cycling between like full LeBron James or or like Michael Jackson in the Smooth Criminal music video. He's just wearing a suit with a hat. It would be kind of funny to wear a hat in a casket.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
all
because
my
they don't
friends are
fit.
all my friends are like bawling their eyes out and they're trying to close the casket and it's not working. I think that would be a fun sight. That'd be a pretty fun
Oh,
sight.
the head stuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If you were to wear like LeBron's, would it be like true to size? Like, would you wear like his size clothes? You're gonna look like crazy like 90s, that type of like super big shorts.
Yes, man.
Super big shirts.
6'8" LeBron James.
Billie Eilish type fit.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna look like LeBron James, my idol.
Your idol.
Yeah. Not
Le
really.
Casket.
So stupid.
Tate, what
Yeah.
are you wearing?
Actually, I've given it no thought. I'm not entirely sure.
I think that's fine. I think it's kind of cool to not think about it when you die.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually a great thing to
Thank
do.
you.
Yeah. Still nothing though?
Would you want to have a funeral outside or inside? I feel like you would have like an outdoor funeral.
Maybe your funeral could be like your furry coming out.
Your fursona.
Exactly.
They open the casket and
It's a wolf. Or we put like
a big cat.
a sensor where like you open the casket and it goes roar. Every time you open it.
Clop, clop, guys.
No, wait. I do have one idea. You know how in open caskets you can see the inside of the top part of the casket?
Yeah.
I do want that part to have like there are two wolves and the guy ripping his shirt.
That would be pretty
yes.
gas. That would be
There
pretty
are
sick.
two wolves inside you.
Yeah.
I do want that. I know that for sure.
Okay. I think we can arrange that. It shouldn't be too hard.
You could do something really grotesque with that though.
Ooh,
Like you
what?
could actually put two wolves inside of you.
Keeping the taxidermy business in.
Yeah.
I don't want to try and imagine it. I'll be
I mean,
honest.
if everyone's gonna be like so affected by your funeral that they can never move on,
You may as well,
I think you
yeah.
might as well put actual wolves inside of your casket.
I think you could put a wolf in each ass cheek and there'd still be space. So you'd be good. Shout out to BBL Tate, man. Shout out to BBL Tate.
So excited to see that.
Dude, me too.
Actually, I'll
Oh
be
wait,
dead.
does that mean that
I'll be
like,
dead.
does that
outlive
mean
it.
at my funeral I am lying on my front? You can't see my face, but you can see my
ass?
as God intended,
You
man.
always
as
remembered
God
for
intended.
it.
My best asset.
I hate to see them go, but I love to watch them leave.
Down to the earth. Damn, she got a yacht though.
Yes. Rest in peace.
That's why everyone's sad that I'm gone.
Exactly. We really lost a good cat.
Lost a national treasure.
A Nash.
Nash?
A Nyash.
Nash.
A Nyash.
National treasure.
so stupid.
It's a way too long to figure out what you were saying too.
Dog, me too. Like, is he having a stroke?
I had to tap into my British brain.
Hell yeah.
Nyash.
Speaking of stupid, next question.
Wait, before
You go
since
for
we're
it.
talking about British,
Okay, British, yeah.
friend Isa now lives in Scotland,
Uh-huh.
right? I find it so funny now
Rest
she
in
gets to
peace.
hear "leng" all the time. That
Yeah.
goes "leng."
That's leng.
Scottish people saying lang is
I
feels weird to
know.
me. I feel like she's experiencing a fake version of like British slang.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I want to hear like an Edinburgh accent say "leng."
me too. Or like how do Scottish people say nyash?
I don't know. I was never in Scotland that much.
Boo.
I went hiking in Scotland, but I didn't talk to Scottish people.
Damn. Weren't you in Birmingham? That's kind of the
I
same
just don't have
thing.
the accent.
Birmingham, oh my god, the accent in Birmingham is like, that's diabolical. Every time I meet a British person, I'm like, yeah, I used to live in Birmingham. They're like, oh, so sorry, mate. So sorry for you. Their accent's shaped.
Yeah.
It's true. It is really bad, but I must say, Liverpoolian is harder for me to stomach.
Scouser?
Scouse,
Scouser.
like that's really difficult for me.
What
I'm
about-
like, I don't like
What
that.
about Manchester?
Manchester's fine.
Yeah, Manchester's fine.
Manchester's
not
fine.
bad.
Yeah.
And I actually really like Blackpool. Blackpool's like in between Manchester and Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh.
they have like a nice medium there,
Okay.
where it's like they don't have the awfulness
Is it
of
nice, though?
Liverpoolian, but they're, yeah, I don't know.
Is any city in England nice though?
London is nice, and I think the south is pretty cool. They have palm trees.
Antonio,
do?
is London nice? You just went to London recently. Antonio is shaking his head. But would you say Berlin is nice?
He's biased. We're here.
It's giving a shrug.
Yeah, I'm biased.
Okay. Interesting.
My mom
Very much.
Yeah, he just
loved London.
Very much like the
London is
dialogue in
nice.
Berlin.
Yeah, it's true. Very few German people in Berlin. We are as a group in this room, what? 6 of us? Not a single German.
Not a single German.
Half German.
One half German. Cool.
Yeah.
That's about it. Let's keep it
That's
that
how
way.
many
Thank
people
God.
are we right now? What's the percentage of German in this room?
Brother, I'm not doing that.
Oh, are we doing math?
I'm not doing that.
Can you please calculate how
No,
many
but
percentage
because-
of German is in here?
It's because there's 6 of us. It makes it hard. If there was
No,
5, it'd
because
be easier.
let's also add this into the equation. She speaks German fluently. I
Okay.
speak German kind of.
Okay. Okay.
What
The
are
fuck
your
does that
German
have to do
skills?
with anything?
No, you have to add that onto like the equation of how much German is in here.
No.
Okay, back on the topic of London.
Bristol is
Yeah.
really nice. And I've also been to Bath, and Bath is like where Shakespeare wrote a lot of his stories. I think. Is that true?
Don't rich people go there to like fuck and shit like that?
You know what I found out recently? Dildo was a word that Shakespeare used
Hell yeah.
in one of his plays. Don't know which one.
Nice.
He was
So
thinking
sex
of dildo
positive.
king.
I know.
Wow, what a king.
Which, on the topic of dildos, did you know that they found a phallic shaped, what's it called? Kind of like a vase cold thing.
Yeah.
I think it was from ancient Egypt, and there's a little opening where they used to put bees so it would vibrate.
You're
It was.
kidding.
I'm not fucking kidding.
That's pretty sick.
Human ingenuity.
Honestly, when you're horny
Dildos?
enough, when
They
you're
were made
horny enough,
for
you
a
come up
long
with
time.
some really crazy shit.
We're like, who is like down bad, being like, I need my pussy ate.
Like in Egypt, too, like, what else are you
And then they
doing?
walk past the beehive and they're like, oh, actually.
Oh, I like
No
this.
bees were harmed. They were just used to make the object vibrate. Maybe they were harmed. I don't know.
No, I don't think. I think that. Like,
What is
that's
it?
that's where we got the B movie plot from. Yeah.
From ancient Egypt. The holy scripture of B movie.
I've
passed down
read
for
the
generations,
entirety of the B movie script out loud.
Oh,
I think
Okay,
I've
why?
read it like 6 times because it gets flashed across the screen for like every meme. They'll just start like flashing the entire script
That's
in
true.
like a shit post. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, now I've read the entire script of B movie twice.
and it's good.
Is it good?
It's fine.
It's really bad.
Like you guys study film, so like you
Okay,
really have
but
to
like, if you
exclude that. That's you can't bring actual credibility when it comes to discussions of the B movie.
exactly, it's a masterpiece. But like, come on, man.
I don't know. Like I didn't even like B movie that much.
That's
I haven't watched
fair.
it in ages. I'm sure it would be.
I don't know if I've watched it. I've read it. But I don't know if I've watched it.
You read it 6 times.
No, once.
Oh, just once.
I read the
I've read
script.
it 6 times.
Sorry, my bad.
I've read it 6 times.
Damn.
No, I wasn't a big fan of the Bee Movie. I remember they had like a cutscene at the end of one of the DVDs that I had that had "Here Comes the Sun" by the Beatles, and then it was like the teaser for the Bee Movie.
Yeah.
So that's and I keep thinking that shows up in the movie. It doesn't.
Ah.
But
Damn.
that's how I learned the Beatles song, because I kept watching it again and again on DVD.
What was the movie for? I know the trailer of the B movie was in it, but what was on
What was
DVD?
the actual movie that I was watching?
Yeah.
Honestly, I have no clue.
Damn.
I have no idea. I think it might be one of those stupid bird movies. You know how they made so many bird movies back in like 2007?
Which one? Like, we're talking about Angry Birds? Or are we talking about Rio Birds? Or
No. Animated birds for sure.
Owls of Gahul?
No.
Fantastic movie, by the way.
It's
None of y'all watched it?
No.
the bird.
It's so good. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
It's no. It's
It's
so
a Zack
good.
Snyder movie. Come on, Tate.
It's so good. It's
Come
a really
on,
good movie.
Tate. When was the last time you watched it?
I was a kid.
Exactly. Don't rewatch it.
When's the last time you watched it?
10 years ago.
You were also a child.
Got his ass. Nice.
Nailed it.
Exactly. So both of you could be wrong. You're
So
both kids.
we're both two ends of the childhood spectrum on this one.
Yeah, and I was probably 30.
Damn. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's so fucked up. Okay, second question. Do you remember anything you did that made your parents question like why they had you in the first place? I can give you guys an example, right? So
You know something we've done.
No, something
that our
I did. Something I did. I watched some science show, and they were demonstrating how like cushioning breaks the fall of objects, and they used eggs as an example, and I was like, oh hell yeah, okay. So I asked my parents, yo, can I have 2 eggs? And they're like, yeah, for sure. So I took one and I just dropped it. I just dropped it outside. And they're like, whoa, what the fuck? And I was like, nah, don't worry. The second one, pillow underneath. So we'll be fine. I'll be fine. They didn't let me drop it. Because,
How old were you?
15? No, I'm kidding.
Little Einstein,
I think
but
I was
15 years
7
old.
or 7 or 8.
I feel like that's like a proper way to learn.
It's
Yeah.
Test it out.
it's
I
a
had
bit
to.
late at 8 years old to drop an egg to see if it breaks.
I don't
I
think
feel like
it
I
was-
would do that.
what was
That's
that,
giving
2000
5-year-old.
2010?
I feel like you're giving too much credit to 8-year-olds.
When were you 7 years old? In 2005?
2009, I was 7 years old.
In 2012, you were 9 years old.
2012, I was 10.
It's fucked up.
It's not. I am the normal age, and all of you are too young or too old. That's how it is. 2002, perfect year.
So your parents didn't let you drop this egg. Do you think that you've missed out on a career of like being a scientist?
Yeah, I think I was really close, but then they cut it short, which is very unfortunate.
I think so too. You were really close to a discovery here.
Yeah, but I guess like, what was that? 2008, 2009, 2010ish. There was like no food at all in the sim.
Oh.
So it was kind of nuts that I was taking like the little food we had, and I was like, Kobe, onto the pavement outside. So I completely get why they were, yeah.
That's
Right.
when they questioned.
We had to drive to another country to buy groceries and shit. So
Oh, I would have
Yeah.
been so mad at you.
exactly, I'm sure they were like, "Damn, we should have just stopped with one."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's in the room with us right now.
the one is in the room with us right
yeah.
now.
You didn't drop any eggs?
He didn't drop any eggs.
Henry.
Yeah, my bad. See, this is how my parents felt. This is an example for you guys. Do you
Why
remember
can't you be
anything
more
else?
like your brother?
Bro, I heard this. I didn't hear this all my life actually. Yeah, we had our strengths, each of us. Yeah. Okay, Tate. Okay, there's one story that I don't know if you want to tell.
Whisper it to me.
Antonio,
No, is it this?
the computer.
I think I can tell.
Okay, go for it, man.
What
Go
happened?
for it.
What happened with this computer?
It's so stupid.
Okay.
Oh no, because all I can think about is my mom's face.
Let's give Tate some time to recover, and then they can enlighten us.
First.
No, Aurora, if you have anything.
I don't even want to say mine. Mine is so sad. Mine is like really dark. I feel like
did you blow up a hamster?
no.
Okay,
Like I
okay,
just
okay.
like I really disappointed my parents.
Oh.
My
Oh.
mom specifically, but. I don't think I've had any moments where it's like a funny, like, oh, haha, I bet they wonder why they had me. It's mostly just like really dark stories.
I see.
If anything, I've wondered more why they had me than they've wondered why they had me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, super sad stuff.
Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, but I got caught stealing, and my mom kicked me out for a week.
How old were you?
Oh, I was 18.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, chill.
So it was like in the 80s.
Yeah, chill as fuck. Yeah. Dude, crack was booming.
Crack was booming.
You know what I'm saying?
No money, like, yeah.
You were 18. That's fine. That's fine. I thought you
No,
were,
because
like,
then
7.
I got charged as an adult, and I thought I would be able to get away with it. Like I got caught, and then I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. They're just gonna send it to me, and my parents will never see that I got caught. And then my mom opened it when I wasn't home.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yep.
which is illegal.
So are you a convict in Sweden?
I was, and I couldn't get a job. That's mostly why I moved out of the country.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
This is an added layer to your backstory.
this is giving immigrant actually.
Wow.
This is giving immigrant.
What
yeah.
did you steal?
Clothes, makeup.
Oh, you were doing like a
Girly
whole
stuff.
haul, yeah. Like a
Just
whole
girly
thing.
things.
Just
Yeah.
girly things. Like I just wanted to be one of the girls. I wanted the latest EOS lip balm.
Oh my god, this is when they were the circle ones?
Yeah, the little balls.
Wait, what year was this when you were 18? Oh, actual year. Actual year. What year was it?
2016.
2016.
2016.
Damn.
That
okay.
is when shit was
So what was the drip in 2016? What are you trying to steal?
Oh, it was horrible.
Beats headphones.
It was horrible. No, because, okay, so I know we're not talking about the other stuff, but I did try and like cosplay a little bit like more black than I was. I'll say that.
more than 25%.
More than 25%. I try to be at least 50,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Uh-huh.
So I used to wear a lot of like baggy pants, a lot of like graphic tees. I had like my snapbacks.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
But then I was also on Tumblr, so a lot of the stuff that I stole was like see-through shirts and a lot of like eyeliner. I've had like a winged eyeliner attached to my face since I was 14. So yeah, I was kind of like also like one of the crazy girls.
Damn.
I think I had normal colored hair in 2016 as well. I think that was like the first year where I went to like a natural color, because before that I had the rainbow.
Yeah.
Like I had every color except for red. I never went red. I'm never going red.
Why?
Because once you go red, you don't go back.
Oh,
Very
it's because it fucks
true.
up every hair dye afterwards?
No, people just love it. Like, have you ever met like blonde people that go ginger and then they just stay ginger for 10 years?
I know a blonde person that went red and regretted it, but it's
Who?
Will.
Oh, but he went red.
Yeah, he went very
Red,
red,
red.
yes.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
ginger, not
but
ginger, not
had he
ginger.
gone ginger, he would have been like, oh, I'm ginger now.
Damn.
I'm ginger for real.
It's true.
Yeah.
Ginger does look good.
And if
on
you-
people that are not
If you go to
born
Scotland,
ginger.
you can't trust anyone. In Scotland,
No.
you can't trust anyone.
No.
They're going to lie to you and say that they're ginger. They're not
Yeah.
ginger. They're all
Yo,
blonde.
Issa's
Isa,
basically ginger,
she's ginger.
right now.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Damn.
And she's
The
in
Scottish
Scotland.
virus.
And she's going to stay ginger for the next 10 years. It's not going to change.
Maybe.
Damn.
But they look good ginger too.
Yeah.
Blondes look really good when they're ginger.
Issa's
I get
just
it.
like
She's not blonde.
Algerian.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. But she also looks really good. She looks
really good
cunt.
with the
does.
ginger, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Tate, story time.
Computer.
Okay, guys. I'm not sure how I'm going to tell this. So,
Uh-huh.
this is a story that happened, and my dad never told my mom what happened. And I had the luxury of telling her this story last year. And she died. She loved every second of it. It's horrendously embarrassing. So I'm going to set the scene. This was when I was in Switzerland. I was living in a small village, less than 2,000 people, right? A little isolated. I had a bedroom to myself. I had the old MacBook.
How old was the MacBook? Like what year?
No, I have no idea. It was old because my parents got a new one for themselves, and I got to keep the old one in my bedroom.
Nice.
It's the old one that had like still the blue on it, like on the back of it.
Oh shit! I think it's an
Oh.
iMac G3. Carry on.
Is it a car? Like, how did you point that out so quickly?
I just know that shit, man. I don't know what to tell you.
You clocked that fast.
Yes. I discovered at a very young age what porn was.
Wait, how old were you again?
I think I first discovered porn when I was like 7. Yes, when I was 7, 6 or 7. I had unrestricted access to the family iPad, which is where I found it. This was when YouTube was not censoring itself really well.
Oh.
Was it this Mac?
I don't know if it was that thick or if it was one of the thinner ones, but it had that color on it.
Ah, okay.
I think it was like the next one up from that.
Okay, oh good,
But
carry on.
I had the original, iPad 1. We had a family iPad 1.
Sick.
YouTube still had the old icon, like we can put up on screen, the brown one, like looked like a mini TV.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was
Retro.
the retro one. And this is when it was not restricted.
The good
you
old
could
days.
put anything
Good
up
old
on
days,
that.
man.
And I discovered exactly what anything meant. And that was a fuck ton of porn. So much porn. I found out so much porn. I also found out how you could Google stuff. And I started, once I found porn at 7 years old, I started learning the titles and what titles correspond to and what that means.
No.
So I started figuring out how to Google shit because I was curious.
Ebony, BBC.
Incest. You learned how to spell incest very early.
So when I got the computer, I could chill my room. I don't have to monetize the family iPad. I was very good at like removing my search history.
You-
I got smart fast.
You think?
No,
like,
because no one
okay.
ever talked to me about it, and my parents only know about the porn story.
Okay,
so
okay,
I was
okay.
good at hiding my tracks.
Okay.
I was not good at this one.
Oh my god, I have a porn story to tell after your porn story.
I
Carry
have
on.
one too.
So one day, I'm up. I'm Googling whatever, God forbid, I Google on the internet. I think it had something to do with lesbians, I will be honest. I just remember that there were tits on screen.
Nice. Sick.
Hot. Sorry, you're 7 years
Hell
old?
yeah.
No, this started when I was 7, but this incident happened when I was 9 or 10.
Okay.
So I've been on the porn searching game for at least
Still a
2-3
victim.
Big titty
years.
women, hell yeah.
And I didn't understand what viruses were. Because I had moved on from YouTube to other sites.
You were like at the source, actually. You were at the homepage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I'm like not a sexual person anymore. I like used it all up at that age. And
Glad you did it yourself.
You're
yeah,
And went Diddy.
No, this
was not Diddy.
You're such a victim for this.
You're Diddy by the internet.
I was diddied by the internet,
This
but
is so bad.
Cyber Diddy.
I wasn't touched.
Yeah.
My
good.
eyes were touched.
Your brain.
My brain was seared. So I discovered what a virus was. I pressed on a video. I had and I remember this because it had a ridiculously long title, and I don't remember what the title was, but I had Googled such a specific video. That it took up the whole search bar. No. And I remembered that because that was why I was so embarrassed. That you could tell. It's not like a video I stumbled upon. This is a video I searched.
It's like looking up the lyrics for a song, like you write in like the whole verse.
That's how long it was.
It's like I don't know what song it is.
That's how long it was. And I searched it and I press on the first video and my whole Mac freezes. Nothing moves. I try everything. Nothing was working. I tried turning it off, like taking the cable out and then putting it back in. It's still there. It's frozen.
This is so scary because you know how screens can like burn into the screen?
Turn it off and it's just titties.
I didn't know that at the time, so I'm thankful I didn't know that. But it's up there and nothing is working. So what do? I put a blanket over the screen. I put a blanket over that screen and I pretended like nothing was wrong. But this was also the age where my parents would come and put me to bed every night. So they had to walk past. They had to walk past that screen.
Oh, honey, where's your blanket?
And
I'm too warm today. It's okay.
And I'm so thankful my parents were like, they didn't ask. But I remember my dad's expression every single time he'd walk by it. He'd go, he would just go, and he'd walk past, tuck me in.
You're crying. You're crying. It's okay.
We're here for you, man.
It's not there anymore.
Exactly. You can unplug your iMac now, bro.
I think I stayed like that for 2 days. I wasn't very patient. I wasn't very resilient.
That definitely got burnt into the screen afterwards.
So I decided to man up and ask my dad for help.
That's so funny. You're like, man up. And I was like, Dad, for help.
Because there was no fucking way my mom was gonna do that shit. I already knew at that age. I was like, this is a dad thing.
Only dad would understand.
Exactly. Only Dad gets it.
Okay. So I go up to him and I ask him, I was like, I have a problem with the computer. I need your help. But I did take the blanket off first, you know? I guided him to the desk. I sat him down. And then I take the blanket off to reveal. And I will never forget the face he I will never forget the look he gave me. Imagine you're me. I don't know if I can do it.
You got this, man.
He looks at it, and I think he stares there for 2 seconds and goes, and my first reaction was not to own up to it, no, was to look him dead in the eyes and go, I have no idea what that is. I look him dead in the eyes and I'm like, I've never seen that before in my life.
How did that get there? Whoa, that's crazy.
There are tits on screen. Nothing. That's all you see. It is tits. And a very long, very specific search bar. And your 10-year-old kid is next to you like,
insane.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what that
Refusing, like, I looked him in the eye and said it, and then I refused to look him in the eye for the rest of the day. And his only solution to this was to just take the Safari tab and like put it in the bin. And he was like, you don't have Safari anymore.
No more internet for you.
That's okay. That's fair. I deserve that. That is my consequence for this.
You're done with this. You've discovered enough surfing for you.
And the thing that was most funny about this is that this happened, and I lived in fear for years that they were gonna one day talk to me about this. They were gonna sit me down and be like, Tate, we have to talk about it. So for years, every single time my parents would call me down or use my full name, if I was in trouble, I thought it was going to be about that.
This
I was
image would just flash.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Akira meme. You're just
Literally,
like,
I would have a...
no.
That's what I thought was going to happen each time they called down for me. And this lasted into my teenage years. And it only ended, this fear, when I told my mom about it. Because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I told her about this, and she said, your dad has never told me this.
Shout out to the real G.
Shout out
He
to Dad.
kept that shit on. He kept that
Yeah.
shit secret. And my mom got to hear a wonderful story. And so I talked to him about it, and he was like, it wasn't my business.
You said you didn't know what it was. So.
Yeah, I believed you, duh.
I fixed the issue. I had nothing else to do with it.
Safari in the trash can. What's in the past is in the past.
I never touched that computer again after that.
Yeah, I get that.
Completely understandable, man.
get
I actually didn't touch porn for a while after that.
Good.
That's good, actually.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still went back to it.
Yeah.
Like a fucking addict. Because that's what I was, honestly, at that age when it came to porn.
Damn.
That's at 10 years old.
Between the ages of 7 and 11 were my worst years.
Fuck, man. Glad you're chilling.
I'm so
I
happy
am-
you talked it out with your parents and that you don't have to live with that fear anymore.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely. You're free now.
I'm free.
Clearly, as we've seen, this was so easy for them to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it did take them like 10 years, but
You
they got to it
cried.
eventually.
We laughed, we cried, and now trauma is over.
Yeah. We healed like live on air. Yeah. That's so
I
crazy.
think I pissed myself a little bit telling the story though, because I laughed. So, just
This
letting
is
the public know about that
It's
one.
real as fuck, man.
That's crazy.
Okay. My
So-
story. So
Your porn story.
I'm chilling, right? I think this was at this point maybe 3 years ago. So Robin, my brother, had already moved out. I'm just like home alone most of the time. We have a neighbor. I'll say his name so Robin knows. Yeah. Robin's
Head in hands, hiding.
So
What happened?
this guy's like utility guy, yeah. So like, let's say if something breaks, you know, you call him over. He
Handyman.
helps us. We
So
help
reliable.
him. You know, that was the relationship for a while. You know, we were some of the only people to have like unlimited Wi-Fi, right? And every once in a while, he would be like, "Yo, I need this downloaded," and it would like, "I need to download WhatsApp on my phone," and then I download it for him, like give it back to him, whatever. And one day he was like, "Yo, I need you to download something for me," and I was like, "Yeah, for sure." So he gave me his tablet, and I think I just
talking
like left it
like an
outside.
iPad?
No, like an iPad, but it was Android.
Okay.
Right.
Tablet is the government name. Yeah.
Tablet is the government name. So I checked to see if things are still downloading. 25 gigabytes of porn?
25 gigs.
It had to be, bro. These are full like 40-minute videos, and I was scrolling. I was going, and I'm like, nah.
So what was he into?
This is so crazy. Okay, let me think about this. Let me
This
lock in.
was what my future would have been if I didn't stop.
If you never got caught, this would have been you.
And if I never got caught, this would have been
If
me.
you never got that virus. 25 gigs.
I remember
Gigs.
a lot of threesomes.
Oh.
I think a few MILFs.
Nothing illegal.
Yeah, all white people as well.
I mean, how long ago was this?
This is 3 years ago.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's plenty of choose from like 3 years ago. I was thinking like,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
this was like way back.
The selection's wide, but maybe, I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then I think when I gave him back his laptop, he was like, yeah, sometimes we just need things. And I was like,
like
sure,
threesomes.
yeah, for sure, man. Sometimes I need
With
to
so
ask.
many white people.
Sometimes I need to ask this kid that I watched grow up to download like a PlayStation 4 games worth of porn on my tablet.
Sometimes you just gotta watch, 16 hours.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to binge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
He
on a
was
night
like-
in.
Oh my god, have you heard those stories of where people will catch other people watching porn on the plane?
No, like on the screens or on their phones.
On their like iPad.
Damn.
I remember seeing someone talk about how they saw this like person right in front of them, old ass man, like
I saw a guy,
50s,
an old
60s.
ass man watching porn in the train station.
That's a form of public transport.
Yeah,
Well, I
last
don't-
year. Yeah. Oh, honestly, the tablet looked almost the exact same.
It's him. It's him.
No.
He's back. He's back.
Oh my god!
Anyway, there's unkept
It's the
life, like, he's
traveling
there.
porn tablet. What's it? What's the movie with the traveling pants?
Traveling pants.
Like Jean Sisters? Yeah.
The sisterhood of the traveling. This is the brotherhood of the traveling tablet.
Oh,
Nice. Real as fuck. Real as fuck. They only use that one.
they need to make that a movie.
That's why there was so much downloaded to like account for all of their tastes.
Real as fuck.
So he was like
This
a
was for his
communist.
homie
He
as
was
well.
Like, he was like a
This is
community man.
our porn.
Yeah. The 25 gigs is not just for me.
Not just for me.
It's for my brothers.
I'm feeding the boys.
It's for,
For
my
my-
sisters.
For my cum rags.
Exactly. For anyone who pleases.
It's for the village
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Like we have to work together.
It takes a village, you know. That's what they say.
It takes a village.
To watch it, like gigabyte to porn.
Just like hours of threesomes. Like that's crazy. I always like, get so scared that people are gonna catch me watching porn on public transport. I don't watch porn.
What the fuck?
I don't necessarily like. I don't watch porn.
Like, I'm always so scared that people are gonna catch me at like a Diddy party, and you're just at everyone.
No, because like I don't watch porn, but I have Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
So like when I'm scrolling,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's just like, oh, there's hole.
I'm subscribed to this magazine on Substack called The Gay Letter.
Holes
Yeah.
everywhere.
Hole. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's just hole on your screen,
Yeah.
and I always
Open on
get
the
so
train,
scared.
Cock.
Cock
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
And you did it at my birthday party. Like it's really like. It's just right in front of everyone. But another thing that I do is like I play this stupid dating game.
Oh, boy.
right.
Oh yeah.
I play this Otome game where I pretend to date like 4 animated men. And they have these like little cutscenes that are really like raunchy. There's no hole.
There is no hole. There's
But,
no
like,
cock even.
She made me like
There's no
clean
cock.
one of the guys.
We both played this game. We
Yeah.
both had to clean the suds off of this naked man.
Yeah.
And every time like you tap on the screen, he's like,
And I don't know. I feel like that's even worse. Getting
Yes.
caught on the train watching.
100%.
I'm sitting there with my ears red. They're glowing while I'm playing this in front of everybody.
Oh my god. Would you rather get caught on public transport watching like Twitter porn or Twitter art porn?
What's to the art porn?
Like just like
the
anime
weird
porn
stuff,
kind of shit.
like the
just
like the mpreg type stuff, or
well, we don't have to go there, but like that.
because like when I think
Genre?
of like Twitter art porn, it usually is mpreg or like
That's
this
fair.
like
Lolly.
inflated stuff.
Yeah. I mean, not to that
Lolly.
extreme, but I mean just like porn, like drawn porn.
Like I will for sure read hentai on the train. I'm not scared.
Reading it, that's fine.
Have you seen
I would
what
say-
they
oh.
have you seen what they draw?
I mean, like,
That shit
this
is
is
Have I-
like,
have
you're
I
not gonna,
shown you the
You're not
one?
gonna stand up and be bricked as fuck for everyone to see.
That's the thing.
So like,
I'm not gonna leave like a wet patch on the seats or anything
Exactly,
like
yeah,
that.
That's true. Yeah.
Have
It's
I
it's
ever
not-
shown you? I read this hentai once, and like
so hurt.
in like 80 chapters in, this was a really long one.
What's the name?
This is like not normal. I forgot the name, but there's a frog. There's a frog
Oh.
at some point.
A frog?
So like the frog is like the sidekick. Like imagine it's giving like
giving
Tangled.
Naruto.
You know, like Rapunzel has like that little chameleon on the side. It's like a
Does the frog join?
yeah, there's like a whole page of just like the frog. I can't say this.
do you know that you might be on a list for reading this type of shit?
The worst thing, it came so out of left field. Like it was such a good hentai. Like it was really nice. Like the progression, like the characters were really well built, and then all of a sudden she has sex with a frog. And it came out of nowhere, honestly.
Wait, are we talking about like is it manhwa style art or is it like
No, it's like manga. It's
Okay.
like it's like traditional.
Ooh,
So
they get explicit with it.
they really do. They really do. But I have it. I have a screenshot of it, and I'll send it to you.
We'll put it on. I'm getting one, but we won't put it on screen right now.
I put it on my Instagram story, and I got banned. Because I was so
Actually, do you have it right now?
Let me see if I can.
I think we can
Why
get
would you
Let me
do
see if
that?
I can
live
find it.
reactions
I'd love to get a live reaction. Oh my
to
god.
frog hentai.
Frog hentai.
In the meantime,
Oh my god.
what else did I write down?
Wait, I also wanted to talk about
Wait.
YouTube and like unrestricted access to YouTube.
Yeah,
for
wait,
it.
actually, on the vein of unrestricted access to YouTube, this wasn't porn, but there is this animated short film on YouTube that scarred the shit out of me. It's, I think, these 4 teenagers that...
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Scared the
It's
shit out of me.
4
to be
teenagers that sneak into a closed-off swimming pool. I think it's not abandoned or anything, it's just closed off.
Yeah.
And they're chilling. I don't think they were fully naked, but like they're like semi-dressed, you know, like swimwear or like underwear as swimwear kind of thing. And they pair off, and like one of the couples starts kind of getting a little freaky. I think it's just fondling or groping, but the shot cuts to something is inside the pool and starts like,
Oh, I've seen this.
yeah, it fucked me up. It starts coming at them, and it gets really gory really fast. And because it's one of those classic like horror things where like, oh, you have underage sex, you're gonna die.
Real.
It's one of those. And so it's so fucking graphic that I think that might have been one of the things that stopped my porn addiction as a kid, because it freaked me the fuck out.
Damn.
And then it's
That
like
makes
this whole
sense, though.
survivalist thing too as well, because the other couple weren't getting freaky, but they were like about to, but because the other couple, you know, die, now it's like survival.
So originally, it's a
If
music
you-
video.
If you just
It's a music video,
abstain,
okay.
Then you know, then you
'Cause-
don't get. And the thing in the water, that was HIV.
I don't think.
That was HIV.
But did it not freak you out? 'Cause
Oh, it
I-
scared the living shit
Yes!
out of me. It was so scary that I watched it like 5 times.
I
again.
know, I watched it so many times. I was so terrified I had to keep watching
Yeah,
it.
it was really, really scary.
And I can't believe that she was on YouTube.
Brother, you're in 2020. This is nuts.
Yeah, it was a long time ago since I read this.
I'm so glad it's been a long time.
Was this in Berlin?
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
This is like vintage.
I know, this is like, it's
This
very
is-
traditional.
Very traditional.
I thought the frog would look like a human. No, it's just
No,
I'm not gonna lie, I also.
It's
It's just-
amphibian.
it's
Like,
just a frog eating
it's-
bugs.
It's a frog size too.
Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't like human sized frog. This
Robert,
is
you can-
frog-sized
you
frog.
you can also
Yeah,
look at
there
that.
you go.
Do you want to see
Do you
Yeah.
want to see a frog?
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you read that on a train?
No, actually,
The
yeah, I
fucking-
did.
the speaking bubble?
Don't. I'm going to cut.
I'm about to.
Frog is making me buzz.
Yeah, crazy. This literally came out of left field. It was not part of the story.
Uh-huh.
How
I
did it
promise.
progress afterwards? Like, how do you move on from that?
Honestly, after this, I didn't really read it anymore.
Okay, we back.
Ruhe bitte
We
da
good and
drin.
Gucci. We good and Gucci, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I wanted to say this like unrestricted YouTube access.
Yes.
You were watching some pretty raunchy stuff.
I'm a victim.
And I was really scared of internet laws. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't go any further except for going to like kissing. Like that was like my most searched word when I was a kid
Googling
on YouTube.
boobs,
That's
tits, lesbians kissing.
And I was just like, anime kiss. Like that was like, that's just what I grew up on fan made videos of anime couples kissing. Like, for
I feel like
real.
that's
It's
healthier.
very wholesome, man.
Is it?
I think it's healthier.
Now I'm a sexomaniac.
I feel like you guys are on the You guys are the opposite ends of the horny spectrum, and maybe this is why.
Oh my god.
Maybe this is why.
You held that shit in.
I
Guys,
was
we need
edging
to do
myself.
research.
You know, I was really edging myself as a kid to make sure that I didn't go overboard with the amount of porn that was in my brain. Meanwhile, you speed ran that
You
shit.
I was a
yourself, dog.
freaky fucking kid, and I think we don't talk about that enough. I think kids are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Especially if you you just don't explain what. I feel like if you don't explain what sex is to a kid, they will figure that shit out on their own, and it's not good.
To be fair, once it was explained to me, I became even more crazy about sex. Because I was like, whoa, that sounds crazy. I want to do that. And then I did lose my virginity a year after that.
Yeah, I didn't lose mine until I was 18.
was
And I
19.
discovered
Healthy.
all that porn from like 7 to 11.
And you were like,
So-
I don't want to do that.
I was
until-
like, I'm scared of it.
Yeah.
My conclusion from all those porn videos was, I'm terrified.
yeah.
That makes
Scary
sense.
stuff. Scary stuff.
And I
makes
was.
Man. Okay, I talked about the neighbor porn story. Okay, Tate and Tate's best friend Anthony have just come back from the US. And safe to say, they think people be ugly. So, the question is, what state do you have to live in to be the hottest person in that state in the US?
Okay, so to give a little context, me and my friend, we went to Washington to go visit a friend from high school because we went to an international school in the Netherlands kind of thing, and they moved back to the US. And we were there for 3 weeks, and not once in those 3 weeks did we find or see someone our age that we thought was hot.
Natural disaster.
Because I like my daily dose of hot people in the streets. In like Berlin, you walk down a street and it's like hard to not find someone that's pretty. And I feel like that's very comforting. But in America, where I was, I understand why there's like such high depression and mental illness.
Okay.
Because
I had no idea where you're going with that.
Because they're
but
just so ugly.
they're just
like-
so ugly. You look in the mirror, depression. You're like, wow, I hate how I look.
Everyone is ugly around me.
Yeah.
Not a single
that
hottie's
being
around.
said, I do think some states are sexy.
Florida.
Because Anthony goes to Florida.
yeah, because like it's all the BBLs are.
So Anthony goes to Florida a lot because they're Venezuelan partly, and that's a bunch of their families from Venezuela's in Florida, and they're like, there's always hot people there, just not in Washington. So the hot people are somewhere in America. Why are you shaking your head?
Antonio is an American expert as someone who lived there.
Florida is the worst fucking state.
That's what I was
It's-
going to
it's
say.
a bad
I feel like
Worst fucking
the quality of white
Yeah.
people might be down low, but there are also a lot of not white people in Florida, and I think they're carrying.
Florida has the highest amount of both black and Latin American Trump supporters in the entire United States.
They could still
You
be
could
bad as
have
hell.
bad opinions
You could
and
have a
be
fat
bad.
ass- Exactly. You can have a fat ass and still vote Trump. Just saying.
No.
Just saying.
No.
Just saying.
Name one hot Trump supporter that you know.
Lil Wayne.
Oh,
That was so quickly. That was so
I didn't even know he was a Trump
and
supporter.
denied also. That's crazy.
I think New York, maybe not the state, but New York City has a lot of hot people.
Probably, yeah. Makes
Because
sense.
that's where a lot of like creatives congregate.
Philly also has a lot of hotties.
What the fuck's in Philly?
Hot people.
Anything else?
Is Philadelphia a state or a city?
It's just- yeah.
You're the American. You should know.
We don't learn geography.
No, you're the fact checker.
That's true. He does have the internet for a reason.
Pretty sure it's a city though.
I'm pretty sure Philadelphia is a city.
I guess
totally-
California.
Yeah, it's a city.
What's the
It's a
in what state?
city in Pennsylvania.
Ooh, they sound both fake.
Penn State
Pennsylvania?
is fake?
It sounds fake. It doesn't have to be fake.
Fake Sylvania.
Oh.
No,
oh.
Pennsylvania has a lot of hotties. I want to say.
Georgia, because of Atlanta.
Ooh,
Atlanta has a lot of hotties.
California also has a lot of hotties.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Stereotypically.
I mean, if
Hotties.
all the hot people
'Cause
get
this-
work because they're hot, and then all the work is in Hollywood, then they're gonna be in California.
Yeah. What I'm hearing
many
from
other
this is
American
where there
states.
is a high immigration is where the hotness
Yeah, Berlin.
gets.
Yep.
I think there's some hot people in like Michigan.
I can tell you in the state of Washington, it's not very hot.
Michigan's a lot of black people though.
You know where there are
Detroit.
hotties though? My town, Hawaii.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, the place with no white people.
Come
And the only white people are tourists. And
They're
Well, we all
not
know
hot.
They're terrorists, to be honest with
They're
you.
colonizers.
Exactly.
They're not hot.
Yeah.
But the Hawaiians, the Samoans, the Pacific Islanders in general,
Oh, yeah.
yum. Yummy. Yummy, yummy.
I agree. You for real?
you.
Yeah.
I can't
So I
argue
guess-
with that logic.
I guess
But-
like any of the states in the middle.
Midwest is just not doing so good.
Texas has a lot of hot people. There are a lot of hot people in Texas. You wouldn't think.
Houston.
Houston.
But like you wouldn't think it's also like there's a lot of what's it called Democrats also in Texas, but that's because the cities have all of them, right?
Texas is also just like so huge.
It's so big.
Like it's massive.
Yeah.
It's a big
what she
place.
Louisiana because of New Orleans, probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Does Boston have hot people? I don't know. I just like
it's-
the sound of the city.
Boston
Like the
is
name.
it sounds too cold to have hot people there consistently.
Delaware?
Kansas City.
Maybe Delaware?
Delaware sounds like a manufacturing technique.
Like I could just like Delaware to me is just the white boy city. Like they have
like
like the
New Hampshire.
yeah
white boy
yeah,
city.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
giving frat house, you know?
Real as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious how you could tell if a European is gay or not. Like, how can you tell that it's a European that is queer? Because when I
Bleached
was
brows.
no. When I was in Denmark,
Mm-hmm.
every woman looks like a fucking lesbian,
That's true.
and they all have an ugly boyfriend.
Yes, every Danish
what's
woman
going
looks like a
on
lesbian.
there? How could you tell that these lesbian cosplayers?
I guess Tate's Danish, so they could just smell
I
it.
can just smell it.
You can
Yeah.
smell it.
Yeah.
Because like I was freaking
A
out.
lot of Danish people are bisexual.
All
Yeah,
the,
but
my
all the-
age
all the
range.
Danish people I know are bisexual.
Yeah,
So
but
just
like
that checks
in
out.
a straight
All two of
relationship.
them.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot
Yeah.
of the bisexuals are in a straight relationship.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, but like Danish
broke
girls,
the
they
mold,
all look
baby.
like lesbians.
Yes, they do. I do not disagree with that.
Like I thought I was
Including
in a
your mom.
safe. Oh,
She does look like a lesbian.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom.
zinger, I guess.
She has also said one time, she was like, if I was born now, I would be a lesbian.
It's
I
just the
was
sign of the times.
And I genuinely had to tell her, like, you can be one now.
You can still be gay.
You
man.
can
It's
still be one.
okay.
And she said, no.
Frontal lobe developed. I don't want to.
Yeah, shit's past me now, you know.
So
So,
no,
No energy.
it's like every time you see anything like, can I be a lesbian but in love with a man? It's like, this is my mom.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You've got the obnoxious gay fit on as well.
You even have keys hanging off of your hip. Like this is crazy.
Yeah. I don't. That was just me yesterday. Not today though.
Not today.
Yeah, today I'm a hardworking man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not a speck of queer on you.
Nope. Nuh-uh.
But I feel like if you live in Europe, it's easy to tell who's gay. Easier. Maybe not easy.
Yeah, if you grew up in Europe,
Yeah.
it's definitely easier to like pick out where the queers are.
for sure.
As a foreigner, I could tell, man.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
tell. Yeah. Yeah.
Even if they're Italian.
Except that
That's
one
really
person
hard.
we all thought was a lesbian, and turns out she was a straight woman.
Say name and that's very true. Who else did? Okay, but like people,
But it's so rare,
we're just gonna have to keep believing on.
and it's only because
He's
people
kind of gay
be
as hell.
yeah,
But he's straight.
yeah, but like straight people be appropriating gay fashion. I'm not gonna lie.
You think
You know who's appropriating gay fashion?
this is just a lot of bleeping? Yeah, who's appropriating gay fashion? Yo,
Yes.
fuck that guy, man. Wow.
We have to
Well,
bleep that out too.
Yeah, yeah,
This
Yeah,
is for
but
us.
he's non-binary fishing hard.
yeah. Kind of, definitely.
Super.
Yeah.
Super.
This is just becoming like a podcast.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to bleep that out as well.
I can't be part of this.
No, I mean, yeah,
I'm not allowed to be a
Yeah,
hater.
man. Yeah, Scottish indeed.
Like, look at this yacht. Like,
Exactly, bro. Had to come from somewhere.
had to come from somewhere.
Does a yacht come from Scotland or Denmark? I'll let you pick. I know.
Scotland.
Yeah, it did. It did in fact come from
it's
Scotland.
giving
You're correct.
haggis. Like, thick.
You just compared me to an organ. Thank you.
Isn't that what the ass is anyway? It's not an organ. It's actually not.
No.
Never mind.
Yes, the yeah is from Scotland. Shout out Scotland.
Shout out to Scotland.
Shout out to Scotland, man.
Yeah, but straight people love to appropriate gay culture. I think you know that meme that's like you criticize like a white straight person and they're like, yeah, well, I have autism and ADHD and my parents are divorced.
Like,
I'm not official.
and my parents are still together.
They just like they really want to be part of the in crowd, you know?
Yeah.
They want to say shablam when everyone says shablam.
That's a very
I've never
straight
heard
thing
anyone
to
say
though.
shablam.
Have you watched Drag Race?
I don't watch a lot of
Damn,
Drag Race.
called out. We got
Do you
him.
know what that is? It's a finger clap.
I mean, I know I've seen it.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
not a safe space for me anymore.
No,
unfortunately
I've
not.
done
Sorry.
it.
Sorry.
Here, this is where
Come on,
like
Tay, let's
there's
go watch
also so many
football.
facets of gay culture because there's like, I unfortunately do fall into like the nerdy gay, and then we got the
Yeah.
cool gays, which are the Drag Race gays, the
Yeah.
ballroom gays. I love y'all so much. I cannot be y'all. I'm not cool enough.
Carrie.
Yeah.
I have a little too much nerdism in me.
Shout out to my
Nerdism?
ballroom
Is that what we're
girls.
calling it now?
Shout out to the dolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to the dolls.
Shout out to the dolls.
You want to shout out anyone, Aurora?
The dolls.
I want to shout out all the dolls in Berlin and in my hometown mama.
They deserve it.
Nasty.
Y'all have really you've put me on game. You've taken care of me. You really raised me. You're the blueprint at the end of the day.
And if you're looking for a mask partner, hit me up. My DMs are open.
So crazy, bro.
I am T for T.
That is so nuts.
Okay.
I fuck with how you hijacked that, man. Yeah.
I think they deserve appreciation and I can worship. I may have not been to church, but I can worship.
Okay.
Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog.
You guys have anything else to talk about?
There was one thing I wanted to talk about, like
I'm a bit worried
eons
about-
ago,
Eons ago?
for
yeah.
the casket thing.
For the casket thing. Back to the casket.
Back to the casket.
Yeah.
I would do my nails.
You do your nails.
I would do my nails for
how
my
would you have-
deathbed.
How would you have the mortician do your nails?
Well, you'd have a set ready, right?
I would have a set ready.
Oh, real. Okay.
I would get a pair of like deathbed nails. They're going to be long as hell and they're never going to deteriorate. Like they're not going to decompose, you know?
No, the rest of you will, but the nails will never die.
The nails will stay. But it's really funny because I tend to have really bad timing with doing my nails. I always get like this like urge to get really long nails. And then I kid you not, 3 days later, I'll get my period. And then I'm sat there and I'm like, so I'm supposed to put a cup in with these now?
Ooh! I can imagine.
Terrible timing.
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine.
So I'm also scared now that maybe I'll get this like urge to get really long nails and I'll die.
if you are midway through your set and you can't complete it, who do you trust to complete it for you? Even if they don't have the rest of the vision.
Not anyone in this room.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Good.
Possibly Luna. In this room. But otherwise I would probably I would entrust like Tom's in Berlin.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Tom's.
I'm going to put their @ here.
Yeah.
They're good.
He's incredible. Just the sickest.
Yeah.
So
Always the sickest picks. He
Yeah.
really does have them.
Yeah. So if you're around when I'm dead, please do my nails. Please finish my set.
Who would you have do your eulogy if you wanted people to laugh at your funeral?
I am entrusting you with my eulogy.
That would be, bro. I'm gonna get you like canceled beyond the grave.
It's okay.
That's true. That's very
It does
true.
not matter what you say about me anymore. You could... Actually, I'm not going to finish that. You could say both things. And it wouldn't matter because I'm dead.
Tata, the
But also
fattest
remember-
ass.
Remember...
I can still hear it clapping. I miss him so much.
Would you be somewhat respectful if my parents were still alive, though? Because remember, Suzanne's going
Oh yeah, no, of course.
But if,
Yeah.
if they weren't...
No, I would, like, you are someone I care about. I wouldn't make fun. I mean, it would kind of be funny to make fun of you because you wouldn't be able to say anything. You'd be dead, right? But also, like, no. I'd be very sad. Now, it would be hard to make fun of you. So no, trust that if God forbid it happens, because we're living forever for real. Yeah, it'll be chill, you know, a joke here and there maybe, but otherwise I'll just be sad and crying probably. Yeah. Unless you died in a really funny way, then I think it would be really hard.
You gotta highlight it.
I think
A vending machine crushes me. You can't not bring that up.
or like you die shitting like Elvis.
You would have a vending machine casket, right?
Bowel movements. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I feel like a vending machine could totally happen. Well, I don't really use vending machines a lot much. I think a fridge falling on me could happen.
I need you guys to be honest with me, yeah? If I died because I was on a plane that flew into a tower, would you laugh?
Yeah.
You guys are horrible.
I'm American. I have to laugh.
I don't think I'd find ways. Is it working? Oh, it is.
Okay, yeah.
I'd find ways to slip it into normal day-to-day conversation.
No, it's not working.
Oh no, GarageBand is frozen. Oh 9. Okay, it looks like it's working.
What's your name? Oh, Nana.
Oh, Nana.
Okay, I think
What's
we're back
my
in
name?
business.
I would find ways to slip it into normal day-to-day conversation.
Nice.
It doesn't matter what the situation is. I would find a way.
Wow, look at that really tall building.
You know, I
flew into it.
a friend of mine once died in a really tall building. The plane crashed. Super sad. But kind of funny, right?
A little funny. I'd
find a way.
If I would I would take like the 9/11 footage and be like, rest in peace, Henry. Like
That's great actually. Now I should do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
can you please?
Hijack the. Ooh! I was about to make a threat to a building, but I will just
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Then you'll be on the
I think we
list.
all know the building too.
Yeah. I'm bleeping that out immediately. Yeah.
That's so stupid.
I think we've covered all bases.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that we didn't touch upon like anything you do, like your career and your aspirations or anything like that. That's pretty cool, you know.
Is it time for me to self-plug?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you can self-plug all you want. We would
All
love you to blow up, man.
right.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is ARASUNRISE. I make hyperpop music. I'm
Fantastic.
Good musician.
Yeah, I'm not media trained. I love Hello Kitty. I love pink.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my music sounds pink and glittery, and I hope it continues. Kind of like I want it to sound more like the AI productions, you know? Like, have you heard that? Have you heard the AI production? Like the 7 more lines of Coke? Like, have you heard
No, actually.
You haven't heard this?
I don't
This
think
is
so.
incredible. There's a music group called AI Productions that makes like Barbie music, and then they have like 10 things you need before a man, and like the first thing is a line of Coke, and then the second one is like
Okay, yeah. Okay, I've heard these.
the last one is like 10 drunk cigarettes. It's great. Love their music.
Okay.
Love its music. I wish I could make that. And if I do make that, please support me and not AI because it's burning down the planet and it's such a shit thing to do. So please support my music instead. I'll make 10 drunk cigarettes, but I'll make it better. What else? I have a single coming out on the 4th.
Don't say when it's gonna come out because this will come out after your single.
I know. Okay.
Wait, when does your single come out?
My single Cherry Pie just came out.
Hell yeah, smart.
And it's such a fun little song about wanting to be the best in the entire world, and how much I love sugar. There's not much of a deeper meaning.
No,
I
we
wrote
share
this-
our sugar
We
addiction.
share our sugar and our 25 gigs of porn. Because it takes a village. Yeah, no deeper meaning in the song. I just feel like music for me at this point is about like manifesting the life that I want, which is mostly just eating cake and being the best.
That's
and
really cool.
That's
Very-
my self-plug.
Very concise way of saying it. Thank you so much
Thank
for that.
you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for
course,
having me
man.
on the pod.
Thank you for
Of course,
coming.
man.
I had so much fun.
Anytime.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you're a recurring guest.
I would love to be back. If you ever need like a co-host because one of you are missing.
Oh, that would be great. Actually, we have to run through the friend group first, and then I'll probably get back to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the run through. like the train, choo choo,
Uh-huh.
through the friends. That's so nasty.
Running through our
I would
friends.
love to run
You
through
guys
my
are
friends, man.
sluts.
Yeah.
Whore behavior.
You know what I'm saying?
Your body is
Wait,
a
wait.
temple.
My body is. Ooh, whoa, that was crazy.
Y'all are cutting it up.
I almost said my. Okay, actually, I won't. I'll keep that joke off the podcast. Yeah, we have our things on screen right now. Follow us if you haven't already. Subscribe to us. Give us 5 stars. PayPal on the screens as well. You know, give us that money directly.
My PayPal's also there, but it sends in Swedish kroner because I'm international.
Goddess. Wow. Okay. Ooh, what the fuck was that?
Did you call it, bro?
Hopefully you'll hear of us more often. But yeah, take care. Don't join a cult. Talk to your friends about
Please, the
stuff.
winter months are coming up. Talk to your friends.
Yeah, unless you live in the southern hemisphere, enjoy that shit, please.
Yes, and you fucking suck.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Because I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Because I'm so
Whoa.
fucking jealous.
Not a lot of white people live in the southern hemisphere. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I just realized now.
Yeah. Got your ass. Okay.
In 4K.
See you guys soon. Peace.